Hello gorgeous, I'm the Fairy Voice Mother and today I'm going to be reacting to the a cappella group Voctave performing Disney Princess Medley. We have officially arrived at the 4th stop aboard the Acappella train. And it sounds like it will be a rather magical one indeed. It really is like a magic trick when an arranger successfully manages to segue between two songs that you already know in a new way. I love that. My favourite Disney princess when I was little was definitely Ariel. She had a pet fish, she brushed her hair with a fork, she was a mermaid, she was mad into singing. But then as I grew older and inevitably wiser, I just lost a little bit of respect for her, I think. I would physically dread the scene where she gives her voice to Ursula. I remember thinking, that is so tragic. I don't even want to think about that. The best Disney princesses are probably Mulan and Merida. I do love Cinderella as well. She was born under a bad sign. The Disney princess songs I can think off the top of my head are iconic, melodically interesting, sometimes harmonically quite complicated as well. So I'm so excited to see how they're arranged, and obviously the cherry on the castle is that it's a cappella. Here we go. Ooh. This lady's voice is so bright and clear, and she's doing an amazing job of fusing like more classical techniques with more contemporary ones. A lot of the vowels are very dropped to ensure that the larynx is sitting kind of here. Someday. For that laryngeal, tilty, classical vibrato goodness. But she's also thrown in some cheeky little wide vowels here and there. So it doesn't have such a sincere, full-on opera vibe, which would be like... She's very careful not to articulate too much at the front as to not upset the vocal process. Notice how she pronounces the word moment, moment. So she isn't disturbing the trajectory of her voice. When you close the lips mid-note, even if it's just for a teeny weeny second, the back pressure builds up behind the lips. That back pressure would destabilize all of the beautiful functions in here that she's working really hard to keep consistent. If you sang the word moment like this, that doesn't affect it because the mo and the ment were different notes. The reason why opera as a style utilizes primarily dropped long vowels is because this position is particularly good for amplification and resonance. In the old days, because opera's been around for hundreds of years, they needed to fill up an entire amphitheater with no amplification via mics that we use now because we have electricity. Opera vocal style was coined as the most beautiful way to sing loudly. You whisper, I love you. I love you. And still a kiss or two, though he's far away. I love this lady's voice. It's a little more aspirate, but still cutting through. It's still got the high shininess when she wants it. It's kind of like the vocal equivalent of a nice shower and then a nice fluffy towel. The constant transition between staccato and legato phrasing is just so exciting. I know it's true that visions are seldom all we see. But if I singers are so insanely skilled in a way that might not be immediately obvious. One of the hardest things to do as a singer is to diminuendo whilst maintaining strength in the voice. It isn't too difficult to fade your note out into breath. That's not so bad, but that requires so much control, particularly of your breath pressure. Mad coordination. And all the Voctavians here present are able to do that.
That's not easy.
The way you did once Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. And I'm ready to know what the people know.
That chord.
No big deal.
Like a G sus chord or something. Or like a D sus4 major 7 over G. I don't know. But it was bloody lovely. Some kind of suspended chord. And suspended chords are fantastic devices to make us feel on edge, right? Suspended. The notes in the chord are displaced so we don't feel at home. So when we do eventually come home on that lovely, safe and squishy major chord, we know about it. Sus4, sus2, home.
Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why is it? What's the word? When's it my turn? When I love to explore that shore up above. Out of the sea. Wish I could be part of that world. Look at me.
This arrangement is so complementary and exciting due to several musical nuances, dynamics, articulation, and frequency spectrum. When the new lead comes in, the backing vocals are quite calm and settled, and there is a large gap in frequency. The backing vocals are all sitting quite low to allow that lead to be nice and sparkly on the top. And then as the emotion and exuberance builds throughout the section, so do the backing vocals. The resonance these humans are creating is just off the scale. If I was in that room, I would absolutely faint, or worse, I might slip into some kind of frequency-induced coma. I can't handle that level of beauty. I just can't. It feels like all of my follicles are like...
I will never pass for a perfect bride or a perfect daughter, can it be? I'm not meant to play this part. Now I see that if I were truly to be myself, I would break my family's heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know?
love how the ladies' voices have gradually got lower and warmer and richer as they've gone on. It's a really interesting arrangement choice, and I definitely think it contributes to that kind of overwhelming feeling as the piece progresses. So you don't necessarily need to add in anything crazy in terms of like wild vocal techniques. Just the evolving quality of the lead voices is enough to help it carry, which is something that you can only achieve in a cappella. Everyone's voice is so unique. You know, we can all play the same guitar, but it's kind of like a unique player of a unique instrument every time. So you have so much flexibility and expression and limitless opportunity when you arrange for a cappella. It's just the best.
But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bucket why he grinned? We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until...
That is another luscious chord. Ugh. Not only has the natural timbre of the lead voices got warmer as they've changed, they've also got less classical and more contemporary as well. That's fascinating. What's a fire in? Why does it? What's the word? The only people who are people.
You can paint with all the colors of the wind. When will my reflection someday once upon a dream? Someday when my dreams come true.
I didn't want it to end. Oh, that was magnificent. All of the magic of all of those Disney songs just added in to like one big magical potion that just felt like it exploded in my heart and then out through my eyeballs. I feel so happy. I love absolutely everything about this, down to every last detail, including the fact that they're all just dressed the way they want to dress and they're not got wigs on and They are so authentic, and that makes it even better. They've all just arrived for some kind of health and safety course that their work have made them go on. And they're going through the icebreakers like 2 truths and a lie, what's your favourite biscuit, what's your party trick, and all of them happen to be like, I'm actually a singer. It seems as though this fabulous being on the left here is the conductor. His arm movements, not only are they graceful and glorious, everyone does seem to be looking at them to ensure that they are all doing the right thing. There is a chance that he could just be feeling himself and everyone's drawn to it, as happens. Someone would definitely need to keep this plethora of vocal magicians in check. The potential and possibilities for this group is just astounding and immeasurable. Not only have they all got exquisite voices, but they can all clearly read music as well, insinuating that not only are they just naturally talented, but they're also trained. Talent that has trained is a deadly combination. But that times 10 is like... I just had my birthday, actually, and this was a fantastic gift. So thank you so much. I really want to go and watch Mulan now. Thank you for watching this today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If there are any singers you would like to see me react to, or more Voctave performances that you would like to see me react to, because I would love to react to them, do let me know in the comments or over on my Discord, as it would be my pleasure. Have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I cannot wait to see you again next time. Bye!